Good morning to you. Happy Saturday. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz, taking a deeper dive into the forecast, taking some extra time to give you the details here in Western Washington on what we can expect weather-wise over the next couple of days, because we have some changes in the forecast. Temperatures are going to come way up, especially as we head into Easter Sunday for everyone. Now, Monday, it's going to be the warmest day in Puget Sound, but closer to the coast, you will be cooler. But we're all cooler by Tuesday, but seasonal. I hope you have some time to get outside, enjoy the nice spring weather this holiday weekend, or you're visiting, you're coming into town, or you're on spring break. Either way, anything you have planned, it's really going to be nice. You won't have to worry about any rain, and in fact, our rain chances are very low the next couple of days, especially the next 7 days. Let's talk about the potential for Seattle to hit 70 degrees and how rare it is this early on. It's not by any means, definitely not the earliest. We could just be a few days ahead of schedule. Average for 70-plus degree day here in Seattle, April 14th. And again, not the earliest, definitely not the latest. Last year, we hit 70-plus on March 25th here in Seattle, and the last day was October 7th. So we are anticipating some of the warmest temperatures, definitely of this year, but since last year, October, we actually hit the mid-70s that day specifically. And then it was just temperatures going down from there on out as expected. But yes, it is going to be quite warm this weekend. Let's talk about it. What's going on? Yesterday, we had a disturbance brushing by the area. The ridge had not built yet over our region, but now it is building over our region. You can really tell by how the clouds are moving with the jet stream. You see how they are just riding along that ridge, moving into British Columbia, whereas the west coast is quiet and dry. And that is going to be the trend. The ridge is going to be right overhead, moving a little to the east Sunday and into Monday. And with that, that's going to allow for one front to move in Tuesday. But the big thing is it's going to bring us the return of onshore winds, not just at the surface, but at the upper levels of the atmosphere as well. So Sunday and Monday, you'll notice we'll have more clouds in place, but at the surface, when we talk onshore winds, offshore winds, we're going to have offshore winds Sunday everywhere. And so that's why it is going to be so warm from the Cascades all the way to the coast. So looking ahead to the next couple of days, you see how temperatures go up, they go down, but then they go right back up. So we're not talking any major temperature swings. It's not going to be super cold on Tuesday, but it will be cooler. Upper 40s to mid 50s, but then we warm things up. But let's talk about the weekend and just enjoy how beautiful our state is. And you can see around Western Washington, we have blue sky above. We have not much in the way of cloud cover, except a little bit of low clouds and some fog you see off in the distance. Now, this is our Columbia Center Tower Cam here in SoDo in downtown Seattle, looking toward the mountain. Wow, just beautiful. Tahoma, Rainier, just gorgeous. And today will be a good day to get outside. It's going to be the cooler day of the two. So let's take a tour up north. The island's going to be the coolest per usual, mid and upper 50s, being so close to the water. But interior areas, check it out, low and mid 60s, some spots in the Cascade foothills. Darrington around 68 degrees, Gold Bar 67, Linwood near 60, taking you to the Central Sound, very similar, anywhere from 60 in Kingston to about 66 in Maple Valley, taking you farther south, mid 60s will be the trend there. The closer you are to the Oregon state line, the better chance to hit 70 degrees. Closer to the coast, the beaches in the 50s and 60s, Hood Canal, you see just interior areas, mid and upper 60s, but it's going to be even warmer tomorrow. If you are, or if you don't have any plans yet, and maybe considering going to the Daffodil Fest and Parade in Pierce County, 62 for the high for the day. The Easter Parade in Snohomish, 63. If you're going to the eastern side of the state, the Walla Walla Valley Spring Kickoff Weekend, 70 degrees. And of course, the Tulips, 66. And still going to be rather lovely, a little warmer than normal. Tomorrow morning, we're waking up to the 40s instead of the 30s. We'll also have some more clouds in place. And so high clouds are going to stream in. I mentioned how we'll get the southwesterly or southerly flow in the higher levels of the atmosphere. So we'll have cirrus clouds painting the sky, and that could obstruct the sun, giving filtered sunshine into our Sunday. And you see how we will have more clouds in place. But at the surface, again, we have northerly or even northeasterly winds, and so offshore winds, and that's going to help warm things up. So again, at the surface. But then we get into the afternoon. You see how everywhere from the coast all the way to Puget Sound, we have widespread 60s and 70s, even up at Snoqualmie Pass, 60 degrees. So that's everywhere, despite the high clouds. But then we turn the page to Monday, and this is when we get the return of onshore winds, our natural AC. So the coast will cool down, you see, even through the strait, but then we get closer to Puget Sound, the Cascade foothills and valleys. We'll actually hit our high, or the warmest temperature of the stretch of weather on Monday, because it takes some time, as we well know, for that marine push to reach this far inland. But you'll notice it with this front coming in into Monday night and Tuesday. We'll get that stronger push, and then temperatures for everyone will be cooler on Tuesday. But you see, even then, because we'll have mostly sunny, partly sunny skies, and temperatures are still going to be on the mild side, but seasonal, just definitely cooler. We're not talking 70 degrees. Let's talk about the futurecast. Yes, there's not a lot going on, but this is what I was talking about with the high clouds moving in tonight. They will be thick at times. Tomorrow morning, prior to sunrise, if you have any sunrise services or anything of that nature, it will be cool, and you'll notice we'll have high clouds, and that could lead to a very colorful sunrise or sunset. And then through the evening, Sunday evening, you see just more high clouds. Monday, we'll have mostly sunny to partly sunny skies. Some thicker clouds move in Monday night and into Tuesday with this front moving in, and maybe a few sprinkles. It is just not looking likely that we're going to have any precipitation over the next 7 days. And this is a product from the Weather Prediction Center. It is the basically how much moisture or water that we would have, liquid water. And so it's called QPF. And this is showing, and again, this is not a glitch on the graphic, showing less than 1/10 of an inch of precipitation for the next 7 days. So that's not going to amount to really any mountain snow, at least not any accumulating mountain snow, maybe a trace at some of the passes or some of the highest peaks, but we're not expecting anything significant, which is not good for our snowpack. So if you are going up to the mountains, just expect spring skiing conditions, and then maybe some slush as well, especially because as we start to warm things up. So once again, here's a recap of your 7-day forecast for the weekend. Very quiet. You shouldn't run into any issues if you're traveling as well through the passes, or you're going down to Oregon, going to be warmer there. But then we get into next week, the coolest day on Tuesday, and again, the warmest day on Monday here in Seattle. Remember, you can always find the latest extended forecast on King 5 Plus. You can download the King 5 app for free on your phone, or go to king5.com.